mentah singa bakar pang lah ne kata ka rade na mentah ki pulit hang ne jala jongi na marba kombo fila ni ne hang ne adian jonga kadon ka building ka bathamai makin play mentah singi na mentah kata ka building police station la banong jong ka NTF jong ka Anti-Narcotics Force banyele kat bala bandra dengkong yo drug hang ne jala Meghalaya kumbangi tip ka Meghalaya jongi kadai ka jala ka ba bon ba ka jing ngop ki khana samla drugs te baro shikata ki bon ki initiative ki ba ka government klasim banyale kumna bandra dengkong yo drugs bat kan ni ka wai na kita ki senjam ki ba ka government ka lale na mata mata si ban pelat ya kan ka building ka bathamai na mata ka ANTF tengin ya phai shibet haki khobor ke ka jingkran ke ka mission la ne ka jingyo ijinga ka jong ka ANTF nang ni sakmat ba la kumno ki ra dengkong yo drugs.
So number one, this office has been conceptualized by incorporating few good things from corporate governance, as you would have seen the office outlay. Secondly, sir, though it is not an appropriate forum, but sir, as you discussed in last meeting, I hope we will be given the privilege to put forward our demands and expectations in next cabinet meeting, sir. And thirdly, sir, it is a vision of our DG ma'am that there is a tendency in our department that, you know, when you sit in centralized post, you try to become super SP. So looking from that perspective, our DG madam has ensured that, this I'm saying to my media friends also, CSP ANTF and his team will work in shadows. So whatever information regarding search, seizure, it will be required, it will be disseminated by district SP. So please take note. So trouble them, not us. So now, sir, I will begin my vote of thanks. So first and foremost,
citizens, to appeal to all our leaders, to appeal to the community, that if we have to win this war against drugs, we must work together. We must support each other. We must play our role and our part in the entire process. Government will coordinate, government will support, government will give infrastructure as well as running expenditure, but until and unless we all come together, we will not be able to win this particular war.
Apart from tackling the menace of drugs, the ANTF personnel were also involved in other policing acts, like, for instance, crime, law and order, VIP duties. So that is why the focus was not there. Today, with the ANTF becoming a dedicated police team, and now with the inauguration of their own police station, their entire focus is on narcotics and how to reduce and eventually eliminate drugs from the state of Meghalaya. That is the general idea, and based on that idea, today we have inaugurated this police station, and now they have a force of their own with a total of roughly 30 constables led by the SP, and this entire team will now be a dedicated force which will only focus itself on drugs and drug-related cases. It will not go into traffic management, crime, law and order. All of that has been divested from them.
Okay. Now, I would like to understand, so there will be no lack of manpower, there are sufficient...
We'll keep optimizing at the manpower, but more importantly is also the training. There's provision that we will continue to upgrade their skills, and also we will be introducing, we have already acquired police canine squad, and these will be also utilized along with trained dog handlers, which will help us to enhance our capacity to effectively catch peddlers.
Also, what is your take concerning? Do you feel that there's a need, because now that your focus maybe is putting a end to the supply? So, do you feel like there's a lab somewhere that even military forces also might be involved, or any? Because earlier in the past, policemen were also involved. So, just to ensure that every loophole is like
Plugged.
tight, So, do you feel there's a need, like check?
We've already discussed this in the last meeting. I cannot share those details right away, but we are reaching a system which will be in place hopefully in 6-7 months from today, where we will be also able to scan vehicles entering the state. The process is already on.
Okay, means that will be part of the strategies.
Yes, absolutely.
VIP or every defense person, because if there is a loop, like you were saying, that to end the
That
supply.
is as per the law. Whatever is as per the law, action will be taken against anybody. So it's as per the law. So the provisions in law, of course, I don't have the exact details of the acts with me right now, but whatever the provisions are very stringent. So whatever the provisions are there, those actions will be taken as per provisions of the law. It's as simple as that.
But do you feel like there is a necessity or there is a need to check? Because if you look at a locality like Madanrating,
whatever the anti-narcotics task force suggests, and whatever the intel we get, input we get, we will do whatever it takes. But this is something that is very important for us, and we are very determined to ensure that all action should be taken.
concerning the rehabilitation centers, how many is government planning to come up in the next few years?
We want to partner actually with the agencies. We feel that government doing it alone would not be as successful. So we are looking at localities, we're looking at NGOs, we're looking at different organizations who would partner with the government to run. Government would fund it, finance it, and support it. That would be a better model than government opening up. So we hope to put up as many, and we'll start with some of the more, areas which are more vulnerable. And so those areas will be targeted first, and then we'll spread, and we'll try to ensure that in every district we should be able to have one.
Just lastly, do you feel that figure of over 3 lakh people are using drugs in the state of Meghalaya? Do you feel that number is legit? Because there's still a doubt about it. On what basis is that number?
Absolutely, it's something that we have to relook into. But I think whatever the case may be, whether it's 3 lakhs or 1 lakh or even 10,000, we should not have any drug users. So that's what it is. So if the numbers are high for us, and if it is true, then we have to work harder. That's all it is. So for me, what's important is that they should not be there. The supply chain should be, choked completely. The people who are involved in the transport or supply or distribution should be hit. And obviously, there should be a human touch towards the rehabilitation and the health of drug users, and help them to counsel them to rehabilitate and recover.